Motivation is unreliable. The real key to success is momentum. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to A Brighter Community. I'm your boy Speech, and today I want to talk to you about why motivation alone will never get you to success. Why you need to stop waiting on motivation and just start. Motivation comes after the starting process. People always think that you have to wait for motivation. They're waiting for their New Year's resolution. They're waiting till something in them gets motivated or whatever the case may be. But in reality, waiting on motivation is useless and pointless because you can have all the motivation in the world, but if you never start, you'll never finish. Motivation is a reaction, not a spark. The true way to get motivated into doing anything is by taking action first. And it may sound dumb or counterintuitive, but you see people all the time and be like, man, they're so motivated. They're always going to the gym. They're always doing this. But a lot of times, it's not motivation that gets us to the gym. It's not motivation that gets us to whatever it is that we're doing. It's the frustration of not doing it. It's the frustration of procrastination. There's times that I want to do something and I get so upset and angry with myself from constantly doing what I don't want to do, like scrolling YouTube or watching a show, and I don't do what it is that I actually want to do, which is produce something to help people. I'll give you two quick examples, right? I used to have a six pack majority of my life. I was shredded, right? And I've been getting back into the gym, but doing ab workouts isn't really what I want to do. However, I want to get back into that look that I'm going for. And because I don't like doing abs, I'm always in the gym. And then when I get home, I'm scrolling YouTube and watching videos. And just the other day, I was laying on the floor and I was watching a YouTube video, and I paused it. I'm like, man, I really want to start exercising so I can reach my goals. And instead of just waiting or watching videos on exercises to get motivated, instead I just let out a yell and was like, I'm just gonna do this. And in that moment, I just threw the phone to the side, rolled onto my back because I was laying on my stomach watching videos, rolled onto my back and started hitting sit-ups immediately. Then I started doing more exercises and more. Like, and I'll give another example just for making this video. I've been for like 3 or 4 days now, I've been waiting and anticipating making this video. I've been frustrated that I've been procrastinating and being lazy because I do have a full-time job, and on my off days it's like I want to just relax. I don't want to come inside and record a video, then I gotta edit and do this, and it seems like a hassle. But if you want anything in life, you have to take action, and immediately once you start doing it, you're motivated to continue. So for example, I was over there watching Next Level Chef, and I paused it right when the new episode came on. I paused it and I was like, you know what? I need to record a video, but I'm gonna just watch one more episode. And we all know when we watch one more episode, we watch one more and one more because it's always one more. I had already watched 2 episodes. So what I did was I put my finger on top of the power button, and I was like, I'm just gonna press play and watch one more episode. Now, although I know that my hand is on the power button, I'm purposely trying to trick my brain, but I'm conscious that I'm doing it. So I'm not tricking anything, but I pushed the power button and I was like, I'm gonna just start. Immediately, once you start pretty much anything, that's where the motivation to keep going starts to kick in. Anything you do, if you do it for 30 to 60 seconds, automatically something in your brain goes, well, why not do more? And throughout making all my videos, I can't recall a single time that I've hit record on a video, started recording and speaking to the camera, and then all of a sudden was like, oh, I don't feel like doing it anymore. I force myself. I use that frustration. I'm like, ugh, I just need to start. And the moment I start, I go all the way through because the momentum of starting is like that snowball effect that everyone talks about. Once it starts rolling, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches its destination. Same thing with exercising. I don't know anyone who went into the gym, did 1 or 2 exercises, and then just walked out. The moment you start is like, you're like, I'm already in here, I'm already doing it, I might as well continue. The motivation comes from the momentum and the result of your actions. I use another example that happens quite often. I want to read books more, and instead of reading more books, I can easily watch YouTube all day or Google this or Google that. And sometimes what I do is I'll just turn my phone off, toss it to the side, let out a sigh, stand up, walk around, pace, and be like, you know what, let me just read. Because by taking that initial step into whatever it is you're trying to do, it doesn't even have to be related. It could be standing up, hitting a few jumping jacks, laying on the floor, closing your eyes, just thinking for a moment. Just something to break that cycle of scrolling or break that cycle of watching the show. Typically something a little bit more boring. Like, don't stop the show to watch YouTube or vice versa. And then I tell myself, like, you know what, I'm gonna just read one page of the book. And once I start reading, it's hard for me to stop reading because I want to get to a certain amount now that I'm in the book. Because I used to think I hate reading, but now I realize I enjoy reading. I don't like starting. And if you really pay attention, you'll actually find that it's harder to stop versus starting once you already start something. Back to making this video right now. Once I started recording this video, it's much harder for me to just stop altogether. It's like I'm already starting because now I'm interrupting momentum. I'm interrupting my success. It's easier to not start something at all because it's like I'm not even on the path of success. But once you're on that path, you don't want to stop. You don't want to, kill your own success. So I already kind of touched on this a little bit, but this is how you get momentum without any motivation whatsoever. If you're the least motivated person in the world, which I know plenty of people who say they're unmotivated, but it's because they haven't taken action towards that thing. So if you're the least motivated person in the world, as you claim or whoever else claims, this is what I challenge you to do. Take 60 seconds. Literally, you can time yourself. Take 60 seconds of any task that you want to accomplish, set a timer, start it, and do that one thing 60 seconds, period. And I almost guarantee that you'll find that it's much harder to stop after that 60 seconds unless you're constantly looking and relying on that 60 seconds. But forget about it. Set it, forget it, or set it for a minute and a half just to give you a little leeway to get into whatever the thing is that you want to do. Open up a book and be like, you know what? I want to read 10 words or one single paragraph. And I guarantee most of you will find that you can't stop reading immediately. You want to at least finish that page, or you might end up reading 5 to 10 pages without even realizing. Whatever it is that you want to do, that you want to get motivated to do, exercising, building something, whatever it is, take 60 seconds or 90 seconds and just start that thing and see how hard it is to finish. See if you're capable of giving up that fast. And if you are able to give up that fast, chances are you're not going to be successful on whatever it is that you're trying to do in life. You might as well give up and just stick to your regular 9 to 5 or your regular day of living. If you say you want to become healthier or more fit, but you're not able to commit to a minute and a half of exercising just to see if you can even break out of it, and if you do, chances are you're never going to be fit. Might as well give up and just be unhealthy the rest of your life because you don't want to do the work. You want magic. We already touched on it a little bit, but there's 3 steps in order to begin the momentum of any task that you want to do. So first, you want to break the cycle. You want to say something like, forget this stupid phone, turn off your screen, toss it to the side. Same thing with the TV. If you're watching TV, hit the power button, immediately cut it off, and just stand up. Whatever you're doing, I don't care what it is, unless you're driving or something where you can't. If you're watching a video, scrolling through TikTok, turn your phone off, turn the TV off, and stand up immediately. Next, you want some type of physical trigger because movement activates that go cycle. Movement gets your body warmed up and it can create even a sense of motivation. But again, you don't need motivation as long as you're following these physical steps. You turn off your screen. The next thing you want to do is some type of physical motion. You want to do a few jumping jacks. You want to do one push-up. It doesn't matter what it is. Pace back and forth for 10 seconds. It's literally that simple. Just do something physical to get that body amped up, to get your blood rushing, and be like, your blood is gonna blood, mind, Everything is going to be like, okay, we're about to do something. Something needs to be done. Once you do that, commit yourself to 60 to 90 seconds of whatever that task is that you originally had wanted to start. If you're being lazy from cooking, being lazy from studying for a test that's coming up, being lazy from producing your first YouTube video, do those 3 steps, and I guarantee once you get started, it'll be harder to stop than to start. And don't look for motivation after that. Look for discipline. You have to discipline yourself to continue to do these steps until it becomes a habit, until you become disciplined. I'll give you a quick true analogy. Going to the gym. When I first started going back to the gym, it was very hard for me to do because I was unmotivated. But I forced myself because there's certain results that I wanted to see. And I've been paying for like a gym membership, like going on 3 years at that time without stepping foot into the gym. And at first it was hard. I was trying to find motivation. I was trying to do whatever it can to get myself hyped up, and it wouldn't work. So I just went. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go, because in order to get these results, I need to go to the gym. And now it gotten to the point where it's not even motivation that keeps me going. It's discipline. It's the fact that I forced myself so many times and I'm seeing the results. Now that's motivating me. But there's days that I'm not motivated at all, and I still go to the gym because it's a pattern, it's a routine. I have momentum. I want to keep building, even if I don't feel like it, even if I'm not motivated to actually go to the gym. I go anyway because I'm seeing the results. I'm seeing my efforts. I'm seeing the aftermath of all the work that I'm putting in for myself. And the craziest thing about it is that whatever the task is, no matter how hard it is, the longer you do it, the easier it gets. Nothing changes except for you. Back to the gym example. I think when I first went in, I was lifting 20-pound dumbbells and I was getting a good workout in. Now, 20 pounds feels light, but the weight never changed. 20 pounds is still 20 pounds. Now I can do 45 to 50-pound dumbbells, and that's where my struggle is. So just like that with anything, if you're starting a YouTube video and you feel that the quality isn't that good or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just start, because through time, you're gonna get better and it's gonna feel easier. What used to be a challenge is no longer a challenge. You get new challenges. You can't always expect yourself to constantly be motivated. You have to just use that momentum to force whatever it is that you're trying to push over. And with that momentum, it changes your identity. First, you just take action, then you get motivation, and then you see results. And sometimes it goes a little bit different. You can take action, you see results, and those actions and results turn into motivation. You combine the 3 together, and you have a new identity. You're a whole new person, a whole new character. You went from this guy who never worked out, who was always unmotivated, who felt lazy all the time, to this guy who's bigger, stronger, always in the gym, showing consistency, showing strength, resilience, and motivation. And on top of that, you also begin to feel more confident about yourself. And with that self-found confidence, you become even more motivated to continue on because of the results that you're seeing of the strength and confidence. And now you have ultimate motivation. And you can use that motivation to power you, like throwing paper into a wood fire. Yes, it's going to get stronger, but it's so insignificant because you don't need paper to fuel the fire. When you have the action, which is the wood that's fueling most of the fire, the paper is just a little bit extra just to keep it going and help the wood burn possibly a little bit slower to keep that flame strong and high. And I have this personal idea that there is a 3-tier mindset to every situation. With that being said, man, I want to challenge everyone who's watching this video to do whatever task it is that you've been avoiding doing, that you're procrastinating from doing, and just do it for 60 to 90 seconds and let me know in the comment section what happens. If it didn't work, let me know. Is this advice terrible, or is this exactly what you needed to hear? I don't know. Hopefully it works for you, because I almost guarantee this works for everybody, unless you're stuck in that tier 1 mindset and nothing can motivate you no matter what. All right, you guys, that's the end of the video. It's your boy Speech. And if you made it to the end of the video, you're already part of the community. Hit that like switch, speak your truth, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.